Hello guys, welcome to Daddy Share Space and welcome to my channel. So right here, I got a question today and I'm going to basically put a link in the description of the question so that people can link to this video. And the question was specifically about this bit here. And this is the Festool 492525, and it also has HS05 on it. And the person wanted to know if this bit was adjustable. So I'm going to remove this bit out of the way. I'm going to add a little bit more information about this bit since I'm doing a little video on this one. So let me move this out of the way. So this right here is a drill bit, and there's a spring in here, and when you depress it, it gives you the tip of the drill bit in there. So let me go ahead and disassemble it so you can take a look at what it looks like in pieces. So right here I have a 2.5 millimeter hex style wrench. I'm going to unscrew here, and as I release that, as you can see, we have this component, we have a spring, and then we have the actual drill bit and a collar. Now, there's a flat shank here on one side, and I imagine that the screw right here will tighten onto that shank so that it can lock in anywhere in between these 2 points, because there's a small ledge between here and here. Okay, so when you want to put this back together, if you take a look here, there's a deep recessed area on this side. If you put the bit in this way, it doesn't go all the way down. You can see there, that's as far as it goes back into the shaft. However, if you put it around on this end and drop it in, the bit drops all the way through to the bottom. As you can see, the bit exposed here, and it is completely covered on this other end. Now, the spring, which I have here in my hand, it slides on here, and then we'll go ahead and slide it back into the collar. And if I put it here, let me just tighten it. So I just barely stuck it in, and I'm going to tighten it here and see if it will lock at this port. And it is locked in. Now, if you pay attention here, when I pull back, you can see how far the drill bit comes out. Let me see if I can see it with a measurement next to it to try to determine how far out it is coming. So I got it on the 9 here, the tip. With the bit fully exposed and the tip on the 9, it appears that it goes all the way up to, so it's about a 2 centimeter travel. So the tip is on the 9 and the collar is at 11. So that is at its longest point. Now, in order to adjust this bit, so what I would need to do is unscrew here, and then I'm going to take the collar and push it back and shorten the spring. And once I have the spring shortened, then I want to tighten it down. Now you can see that there's a lot less of the spring. Well, the spring is basically coiled in. So now when I actually pull the bit back, I'm getting the gloves caught here, and I have the tip on the 9, now with it fully depressed, it's going just over, it's going about 6 to 7 mils deep. So you've gone from a total of 2 or basically 20 centimeters from 9 to 11, to now on with it coiled this much, the depression is now from 9 to about 9.6, I would say. It's a rough estimate. So in short, it is adjustable. The way that you adjust it is simply by loosening this screw and changing the depth of where you tighten it. So the full extension gave me about 2 centimeters of travel. With it compressed, it gave me about 0.6 centimeters of travel, or 6 millimeters of travel. So you're talking between 6 millimeters and 20 millimeters of travel by depressing it here. So let me see how far I can depress it and lock it. I'm going to try to push it all the way in and see if that changes anything. So right now I'm pushing down. I'm trying not to get my finger stuck on the tip of that drill bit, and depress it as far as I can. Okay, so that's as far as I can get it compressed, because the gloves keep getting stuck in there. Now with this, like that, you can barely see the tip there. So when I try to put it up here on the 9, I'm getting about 2 millimeters at this collar here. 2 millimeters of the bit sticking out. So I hope this answers the question about this particular tool being adjustable.